Okay, so further proof that these are completely amateur videos. Here I am. It is Tuesday night at 9:30, and my sister just called. She's having a baby. So I'm going to be driving to San Diego right now in order to babysit while my sister has baby number 2. And I realized as I was thinking about throwing stuff into my bag that I still needed to do a video for tomorrow. So here I am, and I thought, what's the question for today? The question for today is, what do I hope that you're going to take away from the Camp Widow experience? And the answer to that for me is really simple. I hope that campers take away from the Camp Widow experience 2 things. The first is that you're not alone. That even though you may feel like the only widowed person in the entire world who is fill in the blank, raising kids, not raising kids, who lost their spouse in this way or that way, who feels this way or that way, that you're going to come into this community and discover that you're not alone. You're absolutely not alone. There's somebody else out there who's struggling with the same things you are. And the second thing I hope that you take away from the Camp Widow experience is the real sense that there's hope for your life. That the rest of your life does not have to be mired in sadness, that this loss is not going to be the definitive end of your life. And, I remember the time when I sort of wanted it to be. When I wanted to lay down on the ground and be done, please. But, I couldn't. I couldn't. And I think mostly because it wouldn't have been a good way to honor the love and the life that Phil and I had shared. And, first of all, and then secondly, because as a person, I'm still alive, and that means that I still have things that I can do, ways that I can give, my little tiny part of the world to change. And I feel like that's true for each and every one of us, whatever part of the world it is that we're assigned to, or that we find ourselves in. So my hope for every camper is they walk away from Camp Widow with a very real sense of not being alone and with having some hope for their future. And I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but you can walk through the camp, through our whole Camp Widow area, our assigned place in the hotel, and you can see people talking about the ways in which their lives have changed from last year and talking about the things that are good. And you just look at someone and think, you've lived through this for 3 years or 5 years or 7 years or 10 years or 20 years. And if you can do it, then that's proof that I can too. And so on this Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m., I just hope that you'll come and that you'll be able to take away those 2 really important lessons from Camp Widow. I don't even know if they're really lessons so much as they are like this tangible thing that you can almost touch and that you can wrap that up and take it home with you. That is what I hope you take home from Camp Widow. And here I am, no makeup, hat, been working for 12 hours, and I'll do this just for you because pretty much do anything to help you feel more comfortable coming to Camp Widow. And thanks so much to everybody in the Widowed Village chat room tonight. It was very lovely to be able to answer some questions and kind of build some excitement and have something great to look forward to. So again, I always appreciate you, and I will look forward to seeing you on Friday. I'm sorry I couldn't deliver the guest interview that I had planned for tomorrow. Have a great night. Thanks. Bye.